Ooh, they don't gotta say it, you can feel it. The rules were written before you ever showed up. And weakness ain't allowed. What ain't spoken still gets implied. Fake strength gets praised, truth gets denied. Smile through the pressure, bury the ache. Cry in the truck, but don't let it shake. Build a culture that worships grind, calls it resilience when it's just decline. Man up, stand tall, don't flinch, don't bend. Don't let them see what's hid behind the grin. Strength gets the spotlight even if it's staged. Armor on tight, but it's really just a cage. Show one fracture, get pushed aside. Get caught unstable and stripped of pride. Bottle it all up, stack weight upon weight. Say I'm good while we suffocate. Call it leadership, call it resolve, but it's in silence where we dissolve. If cracks show through the pain, you're told that you're the flaw, so you build your walls thicker, 'cause weakness ain't allowed. Weakness ain't allowed, that's what they say. So we fake a crown and push through pain. Hold a line, never let it break. Smile wide to hide the nerves that shake. But what if strength ain't what we've been taught? And power ain't in the lies we bought. Not in voices raised high or fists clenched loud. Maybe weakness comes from being too proud. I see men collapse under silent strain, decorated in metal, drowning in shame. Applauded for grind, praised for control, but no one saw what crushed their soul. We reward the mass, punish the bruise, tell them be tough, then wonder why they lose. Traits to forget, rage the code, call it survival. Starving for hope, we build a system that worships steel, then shames the man who dare to feel. Told them to bleed but never confess. Carry the world and call it success. What ain't spoken still gets implied. Truth gets buried, ego survive. Show one fracture, you're cast aside. Weakness ain't allowed in world's design, but the kingdom I serve, it rewrote the code. Strength bends down and leaves it low. Weakness ain't allowed, what they teach, so we bury it deep and clench our teeth. Push it down, never let it show. So steady, but don't let go. But what if surrender is holy ground? What if healing makes the strongest sound? What if grace is the battleground and admitting fragility is still allowed? Weakness ain't allowed, tell that to the cross. Strength look like surrender in a garden. Salted, lost, became your heaven, knelt and prayed. Sweat like blood at fear displayed. Not my will but yours instead. Power crowned in thorns upon his head. You call it weak to ask for help, he said to trust in someone else. You call it soft to hide your eyes, he said life rose from he who died. So if I break in truth, and if I bend, it's all for you. Weakness ain't allowed, not anymore, not in the house built on the Lord. I'll lay it down, I'll let it show, let His strength be what I have known. No fake crown, no fragile pride, no more burying what's inside. Hands wide open, standing my ground in this world. Weakness ain't allowed, but in His kingdom lies are disavowed. They build a world where men can't bend, He builds a cross where strength begins. Weakness ain't allowed. his command.